You just got a new gimbal and you don't know what to do with all the modes. So many modes. My name is Tom from Everything But the Camera, and I want to show you what shots you can get with different modes on a gimbal. So today I'm going to be showing you on the Moza Air, which is a 3-axis gimbal, which pretty much every gimbal nowadays is. And if you're a 2-axis gimbal, what are you doing? Why are you still alive? 2-axis, let alone 1-axis? Get out of here with that, okay? Anyways, most gimbals nowadays have 3 or 4 modes, and then they also have a home button or a back to home thing. Typically all gimbals have this with a press. So the Moza specifically I will show you with, but you can go ahead and look on the manual and you'll see whatever gimbal you have, you'll see what presses or how many presses or how long of a press you need to get to a specific mode on your gimbal, whatever it may be. I really hope you're using the Moza because this thing is awesome. Whenever you start up your gimbal, it's typically in the mode that I like to call the panning lock mode, where you pan the camera, but it does not tilt, okay? So this type of movement I would use if I was getting any sort of tracking and I was trying to track a subject from a distance or something like that, moving the camera like this. You know, there's a subject right here and I want to cross the camera while keeping my actual tilt at 0, or you can also use it for a little jib shot, which is actually really useful if you're going down something and then coming back up. That's another one. You can also use it upside down. I like to use it like this. Imagine you're along a table and you want to get a very low shot. You can get a low shot of people's shoes from that angle. There's a couple different things that you can do with the second mode, which is the pan and tilt mode. This mode is found with 2 taps on the Moza and typically 2 taps on other gimbals because I have used them and I know these things. So I'm gonna go ahead and tap twice. So I tap twice and I'm in the pan and tilt mode now. So as you can see, I'm panning and I'm tilting. So tilting is the up and down, panning is the left and right. So pan and tilt mode, what would you use this for? Why would you ever want it? Why would you want a camera to go askew and this way and that way? Well, guess what? This is perfect for high up shots. If you're doing over the shoulder shots, like so, you can easily pick the gimbal up and you can get over somebody's shoulder to capture what they're doing, or right behind the ear. It'll actually get you a really cool shot of somebody riding or somebody doing something, and you don't need a big tripod and you don't have to do all of this crazy stuff and like a crazy setup with C-stands and all these things to get a shot like this when you can just hold it. Pan and tilt mode is perfect for that, and I found that out recently whenever I was doing an oil and gas shoot, and I'll show you one shot here. I can't show much because then I'll get in trouble. That shoot was made very easy by having this specific gimbal and being able to go up and over their shoulder to capture all of the action that was going on. And I'm pretty sure you can do that with other gimbals, so if you do have another one, that's okay. I forgive you. So the pan and tilt mode is perfect for whenever you're upside down or underslung, as we call it in the biz. Whenever you're doing that and you're actually down facing up, you can get a really cool like sort of hero shot tracking whatever subject and make it look really cool. Some people in a weird industry that I have no familiarity with call it an upskirt shot, but we won't talk about that. Ladies and gentlemen, this is PG-13. Third mode being the lock mode, which is perfect if you're tracking people and you want to keep the camera still. Most gimbals, once again, have this mode, and typically it is the third mode, achieved by pressing 1, 2, 3 times on whatever. So as you can see, I pressed 3 times, and this thing is stuck. A lot of people don't know what to do with this. Like, what do you do with the camera that's stuck in one position? You can do the boogie woogie, and the camera stays there. That's amazing, isn't it? The technology, right? You can use this lock mode in really interesting ways. Get really artistic with it. You can lock up on people's backs and make sure that they're going in a straight line, things like that. You can also, you know, do this and look cool on Instagram and get a lot of likes. You know, this usually kills whenever I do this. But most importantly, you do get that one fixed position, which is achievable with 3 taps on the Moza Air, the Moza Air Cross, and any other Moza gimbal that you can get. Same thing on the Feiyu, as well as I think Pilot Fly, Zhiyun, as well as, I might be missing something, but if I am, comment down below what gimbal does 3 taps to lock, okay? So I'm gonna show you the last mode, and one of the coolest modes, because I myself personally shoot music videos. 1, 2, 3, 4. This is the roll mode. Isn't that cool? Look at that. It's like you're on a Ferris wheel or something. I'm terrified of roller coasters, so I would never get on a Ferris wheel, but this is the closest I will get. What song do you want?
I don't know. I don't know how to rap.
Yeah, I mean, you're not necessarily rapping. You're just acting like you are.
I don't know any words though.
That's fine. You don't have to know it. Let me see. I'm gonna. How about this? So this is really fun for nice pushing in shots, get you a little Dutch angle, get you that weird feeling. The roll mode is slowly becoming available on more and more gimbals. Moza recently introduced it, and there's a couple other companies that don't have it yet, but I'm pretty sure they're gonna introduce it on their next versions. So there's so much more that you can do with this mode. Personally, I only use it for music videos because you wouldn't want a instructional video moving around like this, but you can get really artistic with it. So comment down below, let me know how you use roll mode on your gimbal. Now that you have a better understanding of what the modes are and what they do and what they can achieve, go ahead and get out there and shoot some stuff. Send me a DM and I want to see what you did, okay? Comment down below if you have any questions about this or any other piece of equipment that you've seen me show. And as always, keep on shooting. Big shout out to WOLFFHAUS Studios. Thank you so much for having me in your studio. If you are ever in Nashville, Tennessee, and you are looking to book an amazing studio, hit them up, man. This place is amazing. It's almost a second home.